The blooming industry. Every spring, millions of flowers are sold across the United States, bringing vibrant color to gardens, porches, and city streets. However, very few realize the industry that brings these blooms to life. Annual bedding plants are much more than just vibrant colors that meet the eye. They're a blend of floriculture, business, environmental, and psychological benefits. Today, I will talk to you about annual bedding plants, what they are, the benefits they offer, and the industry that brings them into our gardens. What are annual bedding plants? An annual plant is one that completes its growing cycle in one singular growing season, from propagation to growth to flowering to seed production and then to its eventual death. In floriculture, a bedding plant is a fast-growing and flowering plant that is used in flower beds or containers. Greenhouses or nurseries propagate and raise these plants in a controlled environment. They're started either as plugs or as bare root cuttings and raised until spring sales. A couple popular varieties include petunias, marigolds, impatiens, and begonias. You probably have seen many of these flowers around people's homes, but let's go over some of the benefits that they offer. The most obvious benefit of bedding flowers is the visual and aesthetic impact. They grow and flower quickly, giving gardens a big and bold, vibrant aesthetic. Since they only last one season, they allow for easy changes to be made from year to year. One of the biggest environmental benefits of annual bedding flowers is their pollinator support. Pollinators provide the foundation of our ecosystem and our food supply. According to Sparks 2019, annual bedding plants are a cornerstone of the floriculture industry. They support growers, greenhouses, garden centers, and their employees. Annual bedding plants had the biggest share of floriculture sales at $2.48 billion in 2023, according to the USDA National Agriculture Statistics Service. These benefits come from a thriving industry of horticulture. The floriculture industry relies heavily on annual bedding plants. In 2023, the U.S. floriculture sales accounted for $6.69 billion, with bedding plants being the largest segment, according to the USDA. The production of annual bedding plants comes with many different challenges, the biggest being cost. According to Gooder 2024, major costs consist of construction, energy use, and annual maintenance. Many consumers have now moved to more of a value-added approach to their annual flowers, combining the color of their gardens with annuals that support the environment, such as pollinator-friendly plants. Consumer trends help growers plan for their success in the next growing cycle. In conclusion, annual bedding plants offer a lot more than just seasonal color. Annual bedding plants, which are raised through one growing cycle, transform landscapes. They help support pollinators and help fuel a multi-billion-dollar industry. Today, I went over what annual bedding plants are, some of their benefits, and the industry that brings them to our gardens. Next time you stroll past a flower bed of petunias, impatiens, or marigolds, you'll know there is more behind those vibrant blooms.